Vladimir Putin's 25 years in power, a comprehensive analysis. As of December 31, 2024, Russian President Vladimir Putin has completed 25 years in power, marking a quarter-century of his leadership in Russia. His tenure has been characterized by significant political, economic, and social transformations, both within Russia and on the global stage. Early years and rise to power. Vladimir Putin's ascent to the presidency was marked by his appointment as prime minister in 1999, during the presidency of Boris Yeltsin. Following Yeltsin's resignation on December 31, 1999, Putin became acting president. He secured a decisive victory in the presidential elections on March 26, 2000, winning 53% of the vote against communist leader Gennady Zyuganov's 29%. Consolidation of power. In the early years of his presidency, Putin focused on consolidating power by centralizing authority and suppressing political opposition. He implemented reforms that curtailed the influence of regional governors and brought media outlets under state control, thereby limiting dissenting voices. These actions were instrumental in establishing a strong centralized state. Economic reforms and growth. Under Putin's leadership, Russia experienced significant economic growth, particularly during the early 2000s. The country benefited from rising oil prices, which bolstered its economy. Putin's administration implemented economic reforms that stabilized the financial system and attracted foreign investment. However, the economy remained heavily dependent on oil and gas exports, making it vulnerable to global market fluctuations. Foreign policy and international relations. Putin's foreign policy has been characterized by a desire to restore Russia's influence on the global stage. He has pursued assertive policies in regions such as the Middle East and Eastern Europe. Notably, Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 and its involvement in the Syrian conflict have drawn international criticism and led to sanctions from Western nations. These actions have strained relations with the West and have been central to discussions about Russia's role in global affairs. Internal challenges and authoritarianism. Over the years, Putin's government has faced criticism for its authoritarian tendencies, including the suppression of political opposition, restrictions on press freedom, and the curtailment of civil liberties. The 2020 constitutional reform, which allowed Putin to potentially remain in power until 2036, has been viewed by many as a move to entrench his rule and limit democratic processes. Recent developments. In recent years, Russia has faced significant challenges, including economic sanctions, political protests, and international isolation. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine, which escalated in 2022, has further complicated Russia's international relations and has led to widespread condemnation from the international community. Domestically, the government has intensified crackdowns on dissent, leading to increased repression of opposition figures and activists. Public perception and legacy. Public opinion on Putin's leadership is divided. Supporters credit him with restoring stability and national pride after the tumultuous 1990s, while critics highlight the erosion of democratic institutions and human rights under his rule. As he marks 25 years in power, the debate continues on the long-term impact of his leadership on Russia's political landscape and its position in the world. Conclusion. Vladimir Putin's 25-year tenure has profoundly shaped Russia's political, economic, and social fabric. His leadership has been marked by significant achievements and controversies, both domestically and internationally. As Russia continues to navigate complex challenges, the legacy of Putin's rule remains a subject of intense debate and analysis.